Alright, so for today's workout, I have squats, deadlifts, dumbbell press, bench over barbell rows, and pull-ups. So first, we're going to demonstrate the squat. So for the barbell squat, you put the bar on your traps. You keep the shoulder blades retracted and the scap retracted. Put your feet about shoulder width apart and try to keep them straight if you can. You're going to hinge the knees and try to keep the back straight. This also takes some hip flexion. You're going to try and go as low as possible. Alright, so I'm going to have Khalid demonstrate this as well. Bar on your traps. Although it's hard to tell with shoes on, Khalid's feet are very much everted. To compensate, he externally rotates his hips, slightly more on the right side. In addition, his knees begin to buckle because he lacks the core strength to create enough torque to force them outwards. So as a regression, I kept him squatting at a relatively high depth. Next exercise is the RDL. So the RDL is a hip hinge exercise. You're going to hinge the hips, with the back straight, shoulders retracted. You're going to go until you feel tension in the hamstrings. And right back up. Here I'll note that while reviewing this segment, Khalid more so bends the waist rather than hinging at the hips. Although you can't really tell from this angle, judging by his shirt, he has slight lumbar lordosis as a result of his anterior pelvic tilt. This is making it harder to hinge the hips as more load is placed on his hamstrings. At the thoracic spine, you'll notice his scaps protrude from his shirt. To correct this, I would have him widen his stance, brace his core, and retract his scaps. My cues to Khalid would also be to only go as low as he can keep tension in his abs. Third, I'll demonstrate the bench over barbell row. You're going to bend at the waist, similar to the deadlift, similar to the RDL. Retract the shoulder blades, and you're going to pull up. It's the pull motion. Descending portion, we're going to keep the thoracic spine as long as possible. His back is flat and his core is engaged. He's able to retract his scaps better than with the RDL. Alright, next we'll demonstrate dumbbell press. The dumbbell press is a great exercise for the chest and the triceps. It's a horizontal push movement that can be used for the purpose of strength, power, endurance, or hypertrophy based on the speed and weight used. You want to extend at the elbows and the thoracic spine while keeping the core engaged and the lumbar spine against the bench. Feet should be kept flat at all times. And last, to demonstrate bench dips. If you notice, the bench I'm using for dips is uneven. This makes it a little bit harder to stabilize, but the closer I get to the bench, the easier the exercise gets. The pull-up is a great exercise for the entire posterior chain. Notice the extension in my elbows. Also note that my shoulders are flexed. My abs are contracted, which keep my back from rounding, or arching rather. Note that Khalif was unable to get full extension on the concentric phase of the pull-up. A good regression for this would be shortening the distance between the ground and the pull-up bar, maybe using a box.